go.
This will be a very, yeah, I was about to say very respectable thing, and it immediately starts flashing knees, but it's done in a light-hearted way, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you mentioned earlier, just showmanship.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in, you know, at the top of the card on these hype shows where you see some big names able to, like you pointed out, freely show their high-level skills here in almost like a relaxed, serene way. And you can see some the beauty of martial arts. You're going to see it in the next 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Who's going to end up on top, Justin? $5.
Oh, 5. My heart's going with Barboza. I'd love to see him blast a double. This is a really great opportunity.
Yes.
A great opportunity to show these guys to really actually show how good they are. Like,
yeah. And, you know, there's a lot of games and competition happening inside these grips. The forearm grip into the bicep there, the position of Shara's head.
And for them to adapt to ropes instead of a cage or open mat shows to their skill level as well. It's a completely different world being in roped and where there's corners than it is to be in the octagon.
Yeah, there's so much give, and especially ropes of this size, there's just so much flexibility in them. A minute and a half plus down. In a submission only, you know, 6 minutes is not a long time if you can't get down or on top or in a position. You know, really 3 minutes in, half the bout is gone, and if you aren't in position yet.
Yeah, there really isn't a lot of time to jockey for position. You just kind of have to go. But with two high-level guys, one mistake could cost you, so it's hard not to be a little bit tentative.
And then it just sort of starts to amplify as you get into minute 3 and minute 4 and minute 5. They're both aware. Edson keeps changing his looks, looking down at the feet, touching the head, looking down at the feet, but he just hasn't fully committed to that double that could have cost me $5 earlier. It's honestly a beautiful thing to hear an audience applaud to two guys jockeying for position. Only in Brazil or maybe Japan would you hear that.
Oh, absolutely. If this was anywhere in the American Midwest, they'd be telling, hey, beautiful. They'd be telling you to get a room.
Yeah. To be honest, actually, in Russia, they really appreciate this. And, of course, that's where hype originates from.
Well, they're grappling heavy countries, right? So
Russia is a beautiful place when you go to it and you go into a sports store where we would have hockey sticks and baseball bats. They have judo gis, like right out front.
Oh, they live for it.
Yeah. So we have Shara Bullet on top and half guard. What does he do here, Justin? Look to pass, look to try to find his way to the back. What do you think?
Usually underhook is king, so he can flatten his opponent out and start to work on the pass. But
can Edson sweep him?
It is very possible. He has amazing hips, and he's really good at the hand fighting. But you've got a world-class killer on top of you.
And playing guard for the smaller man, Edson, is not the worst idea in the world.
No, absolutely. These guys, they have such a defensive guard, too, because they're used to eating punches. But they got to actually open up a little bit and have a good time doing it. But he is trying to wrestle up, but he is a big, strong man on top of him.
And now he's in heavy cross side, sternum to sternum. Edson's got his left arm in.
Such great hips, even for that little movement to get back to half guard. With a big guy on that, controlling your hips, that's amazing control.
1 minute, 45 seconds remaining. Shara on top.
A little knee cut, looks like he's sneaking through. But without that underhook, he could be in danger of...
Edson going to his back?
Yep, absolutely.
To his back?
Yep.
So Edson has his right arm across, reaching for the far hip. Try to sweep here, and he's reaching with his left arm across, and his right is looking for the knee. Shara's spaced right out.
Makes a lot of techniques difficult when you're trapped in the corner like that. You can take away a man's momentum, not even just crowding him and using the space, but he's got nowhere to roll you, re-roll you, and wouldn't even normally do in an open mat.
That little threat of that sweep, like having to counteract it, keeps you further from a submission. But Shara's trying to do something with the neck.
He's kind of looking for a Darce or Anaconda setup.
He's passing now.
Yeah. You're not going to submit anyone at this level in that half guard position. You're going to have to pass.
That forearm across the throat is so old school new again.
That's within the rules, so put it to use.
You'd see an old early, late 90s grappling in Japan. You would see that forearm across the throat so much, and then it went away.
Yeah. What you saw there is why Edson has so many knockouts in his career. His ability to get back to his feet and take very little damage on the ground.
And
what a great match.
What a great match. And honestly, for Edson Barboza 3 days ago on the couch, takes a high-level middleweight who has competed in this in hype before and puts on a wonderful match. Two classy martial artists.
Absolutely.
I'm sure people had fun watching the contest before. Yeah, and Edson's like, I can do that too.
Yeah.
I'm sure people had fun before seeing that, that squash contest before with flying kicks and open hand slaps. But this was honestly a thing of beauty between two high-level martial artists.
Judith decision. The super grappling fight is end by a draw.
It's another beautiful thing about this show is in 2026, we can handle a draw. You know what I mean? We can handle it.
As long as we're entertained.
That's right.
Yeah.
Deixa eu falar em português. Desculpa, me chamaram para essa luta sábado. Peguei o voo à noite, estou aqui hoje. Eu vim por vocês, pelo show. Não estava preparado, mas todo mundo sabe, eu sou brasileiro. Sou brasileiro, não desisto nunca. Estou aqui, representando. Mas, como ele falou, acho que se tiver a oportunidade de lutar com ele de novo, em São Paulo, com tempo de treino,
Good for him. No preparation whatsoever. Gets a call, comes in here and puts on a great
He's
show.
a pro. And so if you're a pro, you're always in the gym.
Edson Barboza is a royal. But for me, the real gangster from Dagestan is Shara Bullet. Do you know why? Because his opponent changed how many times, coach? How many times his opponent changed? First comes Marcos Vidal. He ran. For Shara Bullet, he don't care. Anywhere, anytime, anybody, right?
Doesn't matter, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, let's go! São Paulo! Woo! Bonitinho, my man! Obrigado, Brazil. I love my France, Brazil. Brazil people, warrior, very warrior, I know.
Eu sou bonitinho.
É so bonitinho, my man.
It's a dangerous man right there.
Absolutely. Okay, they're exchanging phone numbers now. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Everyone gets a photo.